Hey guys, welcome to Nolan and Sara's Journey, day number 24, protocol day 18. So I'm nearly halfway through my 40-day journey, my 40-day protocol. So things are going really well. We made a slight adjustment today. We increased the amount of raw amasi that I consume every day from 5 ounces every 30 minutes to 6 ounces. So now by day's end, instead of consuming 10 bottles of amasi, I'm up to 11. Feeling great, doing great, all the things I've mentioned before, resting well. My weight is staying very consistent. The spring experience, the hydrotherapy was interesting today because it's unseasonably cool here. On the plus side, when I got into that cold water, there wasn't the contrast in temperature that there typically is from the outside air to the cold water, so it was easier to get in. But once I dunked into that water and came up and that breeze was blowing, it got pretty chilly, but it went well. I'm doing great, thanks as always in large part to your prayers and encouragement. I wanted to do something a little bit different today. I've been focusing, as you know, a lot on what I've been doing and sharing my story to hopefully inspire you, but also I want to help equip you, and I'm going to be sharing some different resources along the way as well. And one I'd like to focus on today is all of this comes from a gentleman that I've met that I'm a real big fan of, Dr. Dan Pompa, Pompa. And I had come across some of his videos and found them very informative and helpful a while back, but I actually got a chance to meet him on a trip here when we were just kind of visiting the ranch a few months ago before we moved here, and he was visiting the ranch as well. And our paths crossed, and it was a real God connection. Sara and myself really hit it off with he and his wonderful wife, Marilee. And Dr. Pompa, I can't say enough about him, but he's a chiropractor, but I would call him an expert in just total health. He's just so knowledgeable, and I love how he comes from a biblical perspective, has a lot of the scientific aspect in his resources. For sure, definitely check out his YouTube page, Dr. Daniel Pompa. His videos are so helpful, but also he has a website that is helpful as well, drpompa.com, drpompa.com. So really check that out. When our paths crossed here at Beyond Organic Ranch, we had a conversation about my fillings, my dental fillings. They were amalgam fillings, which many of you that are close to my age, I'm 40, around our age, when we were kids, when we had cavities, dentists put amalgam fillings into to fill those cavities, and that's mercury. So that's very toxic, and it's a major cause to a lot of illnesses. And as many of you know, God created our bodies as these wonderful things that can heal themselves if we can just remove the causes. Of course, there are more steps to the healing process, but the main thing we need to do is to get those causes out. And for me, a major cause that we were aware of was the amalgam filling. So we did that immediately before we moved here. And so that was a process that I needed to do, which was great. But check out Dr. Pompa's website. I don't care if you're going through a health challenge or if you feel like you're living life really well and feeling great. There's some things you can take away from his resources and from his videos and from his website that can help you shift your health into another gear. So I really encourage you to check that out. I'd also like to thank you all. Thanks to you, we've spread the word about these videos, and I was checking out on YouTube, and there are, including the U.S., there are 12 countries, people from 12 different countries that are watching and following along on our journey here on YouTube or Facebook or through Twitter and the videos that we post. Also, I noticed that there are over 1,500 views in total that we've had. So that's just amazing. I can't believe that the story's getting out, and thank you guys so much for that. So please continue to share the story, and please continue to pray for us because your prayers and your encouraging words mean so much to us and are helping a great deal. So that's all for this time. God bless you guys.